actually working. Hey, Wen was in the background. Hey, Wen, 你好，你好，你好。
好久没看到你。
对，我刚刚开直播，你好。
直播啊？
你说。
哎，那个，你还有我 line 吗？
啊？
你还有我 line 吗？
你要他们听到了吗？
可以啊。
可以，他们听到吗？这个。
你还有 line 吗？因为我要那个。加鸡排，我要英文的，你给我，
英文的，
我就给我要。
那个相机拍。
对。
可以啊。
给我英文。
可以啊。现在吗？现在后来可以吗？
都可以啊。
好，相机拍很容易，没问题。
英文啊。
对呀。OK。
我以为你没有来，我抢你呢。
不好意思。
I mean you.
Oh, thank you. So, hey, Hodus, how you doing? When just actually, I just started, and Wen asked me if she wants me to do a little translation for her, so just a little dish. So, 就是我看看这个味道，就是焦香什么嫩鸡，对，应该很有意思。We got some chips here we're gonna try. So, yeah, I did. 我告诉他，我给你就是英文的 ，Yeah. I did the English menu over there, and there's something that she wants to do. Yeah. Oh, 谢谢。So, she wants me to do the. We don't actually have this, but shangji pie. What they do here is they do like either a chicken breast, usually almost not 90% of the time. Sometimes a chicken leg, and they split it without the bone, and they split it. It's kind of actually almost shaped like a triangle. It's good to see you too, Hudos. Thank you so much. And yeah, she was asking me could I do the English translation of that. Oh, 谢谢. And of course. Now we would say in English we say chicken pie, but it's not like a pot pie. We just say chicken pie because there's a lack of anything else to call it. It's funny because you know the apple pie that we have, like for example, if you go to McDonald's or a fast food place, it's got those little chicken pies, or I mean apple pies. They call them 苹果 pie. They call it apple pie too. Hey, 晚安，谢谢，bye bye. This guy that I know he's actually doing a good job cleaning up the street here. He's saying good night. And so, like the chicken pie, it's deep fried, and it literally means aromatic. Xiang. It's actually this. It's this character here, xiang, which means aromatic. It just means good smell. Chicken. Xiangji would be good smelling chicken, and then pie would be the word that they use for like a cutlet. But they also say like for a steak, they say niu pie. So that's what that means. Anyway, so I got these chips that I want to taste test tonight, and I would translate this as pepper. Okay, and there's that word shang, aromatic, pepper, aromatic, and this word means tender, and that's chicken. So these are like aromatic chicken tenders, but they're chicken wings. But you see the spice, right? So that's the pepper. It doesn't exactly mean, oh, I think it's going to be, hey, Dr. D, how are you? Nice to see you. I don't think it's going to be like black pepper. I think it's that kind of pepper, you know, because, anyway. Like black pepper would be, hey, hu jiao, but this is just jiao. And anyway, so I'll try this in a minute. Now, you guys know me. I'm at Wen, so got our eggs here. All right. And they're steamy. I don't even see them. There's steam coming off. All right, guys. Now listen. Before we go any further, I just want to make mention that my sponsor, iVideo.com.tw, is having their usual sale, and I got to tell you, they're cutting prices. They did a 45% site-wide price cut the other day. That was amazing. And they're also doing free shipping and free pickup at the airport and stuff. So it's great. If you're ever traveling to Taiwan or throughout Asia, even Europe, or the United States, you go to iVideo.com.tw, and in the YouTube videos description, there's a 10% discount code that you can use anytime, every time, and on top of whatever discount you have. And of course, on the other side is TaiwanLive.tv. That's our companion website, which I don't update very often, but it does have all the late night shows there that are automatically posted. Okay, now we got that out of the way. By the way, that's a little Wi-Fi box that they provide, and it's really nice. So we're going to eat our eggs here and hang out. Now, I'm unshaven today. I took the week off, man. I didn't do anything. I mean, I took my kid to school and I took care of my duties and things, but I just took the week off and chilled. Trying to get some rest. I've been still way behind on my sleep. I've been cutting tracks, and these tunes are driving me nuts because they're sounding really good. And I want to finish them. But I always do a lot of pre-production where I'll just lay some tracks down, see how they sound, and they annoy me. Then I know what I want to do. You know what I mean? It's like if you're drawing something, you'll draw it, and then you'll go, oh man, that's all wrong. But because it annoys you, you look at it long enough, you'll go, now I know what it's supposed to do. And that's what I do with my tunes. I drive myself nuts with them. I play them in the car about 50 times. The idea, too, when you're producing, you just sort of have to listen to things like you've heard it a million times because you want to know what the long-term impact's going to be. So, yeah, I'm doing okay. Hey, how you doing? You mean the recordings? No, I'm starting another album. It's been 22 years. Took a big break from the music business. Completely different now. All those guys back then that are in the Hitmen book, all of them, they're not doing anything anymore. And so, yeah, all those record companies are dead. You know, Sony sold off BMG and all that. They don't want it. Record companies are dead. The problem is, though, now, it's kind of like in the days when everybody thought they could play, and they called it punk. But, okay, Dean, hope you get it straightened out. There's a lot of junk music out there. I don't go looking for any new music anymore. And the other day I just took a listen to see what was out there, and all I could find was MIDI sequenced keyboard stuff. There was nobody really singing, nobody really playing, you know. And so I used to say I make records the old-fashioned way. I actually play on them. So how you doing? Is that metal in? How are you doing? Ni hao, ni hao. So these eggs are really good. Really good. So I'm just laying down tracks, all digital, and I'm not going to try to mix myself. I'm not sure I'm going to mix, either New York or London, not sure, but so. 我好，谢谢，你好，你好。It's a cool night here. What's the G done? Hey Sarah, nobody cares. Stupid bot, nobody's gonna call that number. What's the 那个鸡蛋？后来我要吃这个。We're looking for this. All right, now. See, the thing about the bots is, by the time I see them, it's too late to do anything about it. They're burning it to the screen. I already burned it to the stream.
Hello.
So. All right, now here we go. We're going to try these. These are Lay's here, so. Will you stop doing this, man? Oh, Dangnan. He's asking me if I tried the Taiwan 牛肉面。我不是台湾的客人。我不是台湾的客人，我就在台湾大概4、5年。Yeah, 很久呢。Anyway, so what I'm going to have to do, guys, is I'm just going to have to turn Periscope off if this is going to happen. I mean, I got my second device, but there, this ridiculous bot crap, and they don't do anything about it, Periscope does nothing about it. It's like they don't even care about their own platform anymore, But tonight I'm Unwashed. It's kind of a joke. Hey, how you doing, Sarah? Yeah, okay. I think you're a bot, but hi anyway, so. Yeah, well. 4.5 years, okay. Now this is, it is bad, yes it is. Yeah, I understand. But we also have YouTube and stuff, so yeah. What occurring? Why is it what occurring? 听不懂中文. So this is a pepper aromatic tender chicken, and they're supposed to be. I think they're supposed to be chicken wings, so anyway, like that. So hard to see. One. "是你的第一次看我吗？因为你问很多。我是美国人，可是我觉得我是真的台湾人。Oh, I see. You can't type on the TV. Okay. Well, I mean, you can watch on the TV, right? So, yeah, that's right. It's a big one. Yep. So, where is this? I don't see where she is. I don't see where this. Holy cow! I'm not seeing any of these. Oh man, those comments. I see. Okay. Well, let's try these guys. Let's try them. See what they're like. I'm not seeing those comments here. I'm not seeing them at all. Huh. I think you get along fine. I left Periscope for a long time, but I appreciate it. These are actually quite good. And you know something? They do taste a little bit like pepper chicken. Something's got to be wrong with these numbers. I've been on what? I don't know. 10 minutes. And already 2,900 views. This is ridiculous. I mean, real, legitimate broadcasters sometimes don't get that many. So here we go. It's typical of these potato chips. They smell like potato chips with kind of pepper or something like, almost like a chemical on it. But when you taste the potato chips, oh man, after that, then the chicken flavor comes. There's definitely a pepper. I'm a celebrity. What can I tell you? I'm an engineer, professional musician, recording artist. I'm an inventor. I invent stuff. And that's what I do. This is great. This is actually quite good. Lay's Deep Ridge. Deep Ridge for deep flavor. But you know, the thing is the other Deep Ridge ones that I had, that was the pork, really something. And why am I going to get poisoned? Kimron, just bump to you. Invent barbecue stuff. A couple of months ago, I invented a new guitar amplifier stand, and just a few weeks ago, I got a prototype on a new guitar pick I designed. Oh, that's fun. What is our broadcast detail? 3,200. This is ridiculous. Tony's biscuits. Yep. Yep. Delicious, spicy. Yep. I would say that's true. So this says so pepper aromatic tender chicken. We don't really have like a direct translation for this in English, but it would be like spicy tender chicken, but it shows chicken wings, and of course that's hot pepper and sauce. And I'll tell you what, it is spicy. It's nice. It's not the best one. I think the one I had before. I think the one that's yeah, the grilled pork. I think that one was the best one. Congratulations. Anybody can read that. But can you read that? Whoops. That. Can you read that? Because that is that. I'm sorry. That's that. So anyway. And the second one is that, so, yep. Of course. I love Taiwan food. But this is Hufen. So that's the thicker noodle. And that's what they use in the pho bo. And this, whoops, sorry. Yeah, that says at the top. Fa guo mianbao, that means French bread, and that's how they say banh mi in Chinese. Banh mi is French bread, but I don't know what it literally means in Vietnamese. My Vietnamese stinks. I don't even know how to say it. Where's the restroom in Vietnamese? For me in Thailand, it's a different story. These are actually good. So anyway, what do we want to talk about tonight? There's so many things. I need to shave, huh? What do you think? Covered in my mustache, but it's coming back, half of it. This week was not a good week for me. I had a lot of stress. I don't know why. Just, you know, driving and stuff every day, dealing with these people that just verbal. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but river powder, but okay. Anyway. Welcome Xiao 1025. No. I don't live in China. So yeah, he says this is their first day on Periscope. Yeah, since we don't do Christmas. Yeah. Just another working day. The thing that I don't like about these holidays is that everything stops in the States from Thanksgiving till like 2 weeks into January. I can't get anything done. If you're in Vietnam back in those times, you're probably carrying a gun. Not fun times. Different. Well, I'll give you a clue. CSGJ, I'll give you a clue. There's a hashtag in the title that says where I live. Yep. So there you go. All I gotta do is look at the title. Coco, how are you? Fist bump to you too. How are you doing? Nice to see you. And just want to check my thing here. Listen, Coco, it's a pretty weird bots that were like giving their I guess like a phone number or something. I didn't look at it carefully, but it's just really strange. Of course. You wanted me to tell you. I live in Taiwan. Excellent, Coco. Nice to see you. Of course. 我不是台湾的客人. Okay? 我是在很久年. Yeah, he's asking me, of course, been to the night market, I think so. But yeah. Oh yeah. Tried all that stuff. It's really good. I did the live streams in the night market. That's a really, really good question about the school breaks. If of course, you know, for national holidays and religious holidays in Taiwan, they do. But that's a foreign holiday. Now, if your kid is in a foreign school, like all these so-called American schools, then they probably will have 1 day off or 2 days off. I'm not sure my kid does. I don't know. But the other schools, no. Although I will say that 15 years ago, there was, I'm sorry, what does get mean? 15 years ago, there was almost no Christmas influence here. Oh, that sounds good. Gosh, I haven't had that in. Gosh, I can't remember. It's ages. Wow. Brings back some memories. Almost no influence. And this year, like, Halloween was everywhere. It's crazy. And this year, Christmas there's a lot of stuff here that was never here 15 years ago or 20 years ago. Not the same. He's asking me, in America, do they have night markets? Very rarely, they're not the same. But I did hear. 我朋友说，我听说我朋友说那个，我忘记了哪里，就是 California 的地方有啊。And 那个老板是台湾人, so the boss, my friend told me in California that I heard it from my friend that then. I forget where, but in California that they had a night market and the boss was Taiwanese. So they're kind of running like a Taiwanese night market. So it's pretty cool. We are coming to the end. Tonight's taste test, I'm going to give these not a thumbs up, not a thumbs down. I'm going to give these a neutral. Take them or leave them. They're not bad. I wouldn't get them again. But Those pork ones, yes. And the last stream, when we did the Thai style kapow, those are incredible. Really good. So what I can do, now this is flat, I can take a picture of this and use it for the thumbnail. Yeah. Anyway, so I got these tunes. They're driving me crazy, but they're coming along really well. I'm actually very happy with the tracks that I'm keeping. What I've been doing is playing more guitar. I have been neglecting it, so I'm trying to really play more and more and get, you know, my my skills back. Too fast. 我也喜欢啊，对啊, yeah. So I'm trying to really, you know, get my chops back, and they're coming back because it's like I've been playing for 50 years and just hanging up for a while, and then, you know, been busy doing other things. But anyway, I'm using the Brian May guitar on some of the tracks. I'm using my old 64 Epiphone on some of them, and I've got the little Brian May. It's the DK amp copy. They call it the VBM1. That's a really cute little amp. It's got a really nice mid-range honk on it, and it's a lot of distortion. It's really milky, really silky smooth on that. So I'm really happy with a lot of tracks. So hopefully, I'm working in conjunction with a project in the States. Don't know what's going to happen yet, but things are looking good. So I can't really announce it yet, but hopefully by February I'll be able to tell you guys exactly what's going on, and it'll be good. But I'm working on just finishing the first 2 tunes and maybe releasing those together as a single. And digital only. I don't think people buy CDs anymore, do they? I mean, I think could make a CD. The problem is, you know, CDs are only 16-bit. I'm recording in 24-bit, higher resolution, and you have to kind of scale it down for CDs, which are okay. CDs are all right, but the new, you know, DVD audio spec is even better. It's a bigger disc, and you can have high resolution 24-bit files on that. You just have to master for it. So I'm definitely looking at different mastering versions, you know, for the different media that it's going to be produced on. But I think the whole thing for digital download is the way to go. McDonald's in Taiwan, I mean, first of all, don't ask me about McDonald's in the United States. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on there with them. I never ate at McDonald's. We call it America's bathroom. That's what McDonald's is. It's America's bathroom. I never ate there. I hate McDonald's. I ate McDonald's a couple of times in Taiwan because there was no Burger King. Then they opened a Burger King in Jubei, and I go there now. But the McDonald's in Taiwan sucked just as bad as the McDonald's in the United States. I don't really know. I haven't looked at their menu. I know sometimes they have things that my friend said they didn't have, like they had fried chicken, and they also had like instead of bread, they had pressed rice. It was like a rice burger. It was a beef patty in between 2 rice patties. Rice patties, that's funny. I guess there's a couple things. I mean, don't ask me why. I don't know. I had a Big Mac. It tasted just as bad. I think it is. I think it's the same. But I will say this. Burger King, I can tell you, that if you get a a Burger King Whopper, it's, in my opinion, indistinguishable from what I remember. But they also have a lot of stuff at Burger King that you don't have. Oh, I see. Okay, welcome back, Dean. Nice to see you. Like the salted egg flavor that's popular in Asia in general. Yeah. Never find a salted egg flavor in the United States. There was something else they had. Some I forget, you know, I really do. But they got this thing now where they have you can get 4 beef patties. So yes. Yeah, of course. He's asking me, this is funny because Winwin was asking me about the Shangji pie, right? He's asking me, do I like that? The deep fried chicken pie? Yeah, I like that a lot. It's good. And a lot of places have it. There's a place down here. If you look back in my past broadcasts on YouTube, in particular, because they're in high resolution, you'll see some of the places that I've gone. There's a place down here. I need to go back here in a couple weeks from now. I'll ride my bike down there. I'll take my gimbal and get some of that stuff, the deep fried stuff. It'll be fun. But yeah. But anyway, what were we talking about? I forgot. Doesn't matter. I'm not drinking. I'm not drinking that. Oh yeah, CDs. Yeah, that's right. That's a yes, Coco. And you know something? I think you probably are an authority on that, whereas I'm not. So I appreciate you weighing in on that. What I'll have to do is, first of all, I got to see if this stuff's any good. And if it's any good and people download it, then maybe we'll offer it on CD. Of course, you can always produce it pretty quickly. You know, if there was a demand, it could be out in a matter of a couple of weeks. I just wasn't planning on doing any artwork, you know, CD artwork. Maybe just one image file with the, you know, that would have the credits on it and stuff, you know. But I'm having very few outside people work on it. It's almost entirely going to be by me. Of course, the mixing is going to be different, but I think it's just going to be me and my pal Tony Vaughn playing bass. So thanks, Ken Ron. See you next time too, man. Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, you got to get going. Yeah, hope you have a good day at work. LD, no, I don't. 4,853 viewers. I can't believe that. The new thing is the DVD-A, and I was reading about that the other day because, you know, DVD discs, it means digital versatile disc. You can put anything you want, put data, movies, whatever you want on it. But because 16, you know, the CDs are 16-bit, 44.1 kilohertz, and I'm recording at 24 by 48, so I can't really computation. Sorry. And so I'm recording at a higher resolution than CDs, and you can use noise-shaped dithering, you know, to try to reduce the aliasing noise and the, you know, digital noise in the quiet parts. But the thing about the DVD-A is that you could master and actually, okay, you could actually get, you could actually master and come out with like a 96 kilohertz resolution at 24-bit, have an ultra high resolution file with incredible detail, and you can put that on the DVD-A, and it looks like a CD. Just played in a DVD player, you know. And because these days, I don't know. I don't know what people have. I mean, do people have like standalone CD players anymore on a stereo, or is it all DVD? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm under the impression excuse me, that everything is either DVD or it's media streaming. It's connected to the internet, media streamed, to your television. Your television's connected to your 5.1 system, and it used to be there was a TV and there was a stereo. You know what I mean? But nowadays it's like one whole thing. So, CD player. Yeah, I don't know. I've got a Philips, kind of like a boombox. It's nice, and it has a cassette deck in it too, which is interesting. You can actually record. And for the first time in years, I was flabbergasted. I saw some TDK cassettes. I was like, wow, couldn't believe that. Yes, because it goes from 24-bit to 16-bit, and it'd be easy to do a demonstration of that. You can mix some tracks at 24-bit and then downscale it with the machine. The machine that I have will burn a CD and add the noise shape, dithering to it to make a CD, and then I can export those tracks on the CD. They'll be 16-bit by 44.1 kilohertz, and then you can see the difference. Most people, I don't think, would know. You would know it. With your background, Coco, you would definitely hear it. It would sound grainy compared to the 24-bit. Because I'm sure that you've used digital effects, and you can sure hear the difference, especially like in reverb. Yeah, of course you understand. Like in digital effects, like reverb, where you're recreating the complex waveforms, of room reflections, and not just the hard echo. Yes. And if you have like the old Alesis 16-bit, and then later on, like Roland and others came out, Yamaha came out with 24-bit, I was like, whoa. Didn't want to use the old stuff anymore, except for a retro sound. A lot of those old machines that we used to use in the 80s and the 90s they were all 16-bit. The Roland drum modules, the Alesis drum modules, 16-bit. I mean, we thought they sounded great. Of course, we're running them through these consoles, Nope, I don't. That goes so fast. Yeah, I don't ride scooters in Taiwan, and yeah, they're really, really noisy here. I don't like them. Blu-ray. That's a really good question. I have never actually looked at the spec of Blu-ray. I know it's a higher video resolution, but I don't know about the audio. That's a really, really good question. I'm gonna go read a Wikipedia article on Blu-ray tonight, just to see what the audio is. But I don't know. So I've been out of the game so long. I mean, the last record I did on 2-inch 24-track. It's really funny because if you guys have seen Bohemian Rhapsody or even seen the trailers and they show the reels on the machine, that's a 3MM79. That's what I did a lot of my stuff on, and then later we switched to a Studer machine, but that 380. So yes, they are. Yep, they are, because they think it's cool. So the 3MM79, it sounds great. It's really super fast, and the transport's super fast for punching in and out, but it's very unreliable. I've had the remote control blow up on me and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do is, what I'm gonna do, Coco, is I'm gonna have it mastered, to the iTunes standard, because that seems to be the highest standard. Apple is really picky about who they sell in their store, and they don't want some guy with a microphone and and an MP3 player making a record, that sounds like garbage and putting it on iTunes. And so I'm going to have it mastered. I know, in an iTunes certified mastering facility, so it'll match their their requirements, and it'll be top notch. It'll be everybody would accept it at that point. That's what I'm going to master it for downloading. And the thing too, yeah, I think it's going to be good. The thing too, right, is the Bootsy network is going to be distributing music, and it's all going to be downloadable. Of course, the Bootsy network will offer alternative, packages of different media if people want, which may mean photographs, or it may mean discs, or booklets or something like that. But what I was thinking about doing was just downloading it. I'm making it available via download, and maybe on my website have the media there. If somebody wanted to print out their own CD box, they could do that or something like that. Anyway, yeah, so it remains to be seen, but there are a number of services that do the distribution. The other thing I got to worry about is my publishing. I was a BMI affiliated songwriter, but that was back in the 80s, and I haven't really done anything since then. So I've got to check back with them and make sure that I'm still actually listed with them. And then I got to fill out the, of course you can do it online now, but I still have to fill out the release forms, so I can, it's called clearing, so they can be cleared, for airplay. Because the thing is if people start like playing it on YouTube, then it's you can get your airplay from publishing, which used to be like for FM or AM radio, but now it includes the internet. Now I got to backtrack on something. A long time ago, I said that I was going to release my new stuff for free, and I can't really do that. It has to do with the fact that when money changes hands, it forms a contract, and that establishes ownership and this and that, and it starts getting tricky if I give this stuff away. So I am an engineer in Taiwan. I'm actually an engineer in 3 fields. I don't have a job here. I don't work here. I don't work. And so the thing about ownership, this is what I'm trying to get across. If I give it away for free, then it becomes public domain, and then anybody can do what they want with it, and I might not want that. Let me just say this, for example. There's a big difference between people listening to it on their way to work, and they got their phone, and they're having a good time, and it makes them happy, which I hope. I hope my songs make people happy and makes them feel good. I like to do positive, messages. And if they like it, that's good. But if somebody synchronizes it to a movie, that changes everything. Okay, movies are big money. I mean, look at the Bohemian Rhapsody movie. It's already made half a billion. It's $500 million. It's made already. Okay. It's called synchronization. It's mechanicals. You have to have a mechanical license. So somebody wants to make a music video using your song, they got to pay. What I was hoping I could do is release it for free, like for download, and then it would become popular, and maybe someone would decide to synchronize it to a movie or to some kind of video or something, or some presentation. But I need to sell it at every level, so it's not going to be anything greedy. It's going to be, no, I think the standard is like $1 a song or something like that. So I got to talk about this with my with the people on the U.S. side of the business. But maybe I'll do a single for like less than, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a single for like less than $2. You buy one for $1 and get 2 for like $1.75 or something like that, cheap. just something that everybody can afford, which is the same thing that we're going to do when we get around to doing our real live streaming show, you know, our pay-per-view. It's not going to be $100 per show, $200 per show like a boxing thing. It'll be like $10 a show, something that everybody can afford. And there'll be plenty of opportunities for people who don't have money that can just watch it, you know, because it's not about greed. But I got to maintain the ownership of it, and I have to own the publishing, and so money has to. I got to sell it. I have to sell it, but I don't have to sell it for, you know, I don't have to be greedy and outrageous about it. I think everybody understands what I mean. So yeah. Anyway, that's what we're looking at doing. And what ridiculous number do I have now on Periscope? Broadcast details 6,390. This is, you know, with 60 peak. Now let me see. What are the stats? I don't know. I can't tell what the stats are. This is broadcast details, but it's usually, it says when I look at it later, it tells me that the average view is like 6 seconds or something, which is, I got 47 people watching, and I can't understand what they're watching me for, because anyway, so yeah. Anyway, all right, it is getting late. I'm going to sign off. I did want to come on. It's been a while. I skipped Sunday night, which I didn't really mean to, but I have been out of it, man. I've been so tired. I've been really busy doing stuff, but I'm catching up, catching back up on my sleep, feeling a lot better. It's good to see you too, Coco. It's been a long time, and you know, we missed you in the late night group. I know you disappeared. I know you disappeared. You didn't like disappear, but you were busy doing other things, and you always have some very interesting comments and quite funny, and you know, you're one of our big foodies in the group, and you know, we like live to see like what's Coco cooking. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth, Coco. My little Phoenix, you know. Thank you. Thanks, Who's. Good to see you too. My little Phoenix. Now, she knows who you are. And I show you your picture, and for the longest time, you know, she and I have been watching back in the broadcast days, you know, you would be cooking stuff, and, you know, she saw when you guys went to Jamaica and everything, so. We don't need a break from that. Oh, boy. Oh, man, oh, man. No, we don't need a break from that. And so, you know, so Phoenix knows who you are, so every so often, she really surprises me. We'll have a dish or something, you know, or we'll do something, and she'll say, "I think you should show Coco this." It's really funny. She wants me to take a picture and post it on the late night group because she knows that you'll see it. And once in a while, I'll specifically mention that she said that she wants you to see it. What were we doing the other day? Doing something. She said it's really cute though when she says it. What were we doing? I forget. I think we were at a restaurant. Okay, I definitely will. I will tell her tomorrow morning on the way to school, and she will really appreciate that. Thank you. I will not forget that. And she said, now she's saying, I want you to show the followers. That's what she's saying. The followers. Okay, now she knows. It's the followers. In the late night group, and then she said something about, she said she wanted specifically to show Coco something, and I forgot what it was now. I'm sorry, but I think it was some kind of food, yeah, because she's seen your food stuff. So now speaking of the late night group, now if you look up here, oh sorry, it's over here, TaiwanLive.tv. That's the companion website that I don't update very often, but on the menu there's a late night page. Late night is what I call this little informal show that I do here. And on the late night page is a QR code. So if you scan it with the Line app, and I believe if you just scan it with an optical scanner, it will bring you to the app that you can install if you want to. I'm relatively certain that's what it will do. Anyway, if you use the Line app, then you can join the group. It's a great group. There's a lot of traffic, so you may want to turn the notification sound off. It'll be going, bing bong every 30 seconds. But we share photos, videos, news items, and things like that. It's an international group. We don't have any trolls. We don't have any hate speech. Sometimes people debate things. It's okay because it's respectful. And I got to tell you, it's a group that I started. It's a group that I moderate, and I got to tell you, it's like I can't really remember ever having to come down on anybody and saying you need to stop talking about that or something like that, because it's the same kind of people that I would be hanging out with in real life. You know what I'm saying? And you guys have been watching me for several years, and you know what kind of a person I am, and you know that I wouldn't put up with any foolishness about racism and bigotry and any of that kind of stuff at all. And so, like, that's how it is. That's how the group is. So the people who are attracted to the late night group are the same people that watch my live streams. So that's what I'm saying. So basically, if you've watched my live streams over the years and you like that kind of content, you're gonna love the late night group, because it's not just for me, and it's not about me at all. It is a very interesting live group. And Dean will tell you, it's not about me. Yeah, I like to tell stories, and I'm, like I said, I'm the moderator, but some days I don't post and I'm too busy. Other people post, and there's a couple people that never post, but they read the messages, and they talk to me privately, and they say they get a lot of enjoyment out of reading them. And some of your favorite periscopers are there. Okay, now Coco's there, Casper, everybody knows Casper from the Netherlands, John Sabot, Jevons, John Ho, Dave in Osaka, and the list goes on. All your favorite live streamers are in that group, and you'll have access to them. And it's not just about live streaming. And Steve from Florida just recently joined too. I don't want to forget him. Don't want to forget Steve at all. And it's also a place where the live streamers can say, "Hey, I'm going to go live. I'm going to do this." And sometimes they'll say, "Well, what do you guys want to see?" Or I'm about to show this. And so that is cool. So you should try the Line app, Line. It's used all over Asia. It's a fantastic app. It replaces so many apps. It's like WhatsApp and Facebook on steroids. So, yep. Well, yeah, but I'm not their father. It's none of my business. So, yeah, I know what you mean. The motorcycles are noisy, but yeah. I don't know. So, anyway, thanks so much for joining. I appreciate it. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Tomorrow night is the Geminids meteor shower. Thanks, Hoodoo. We would like to see you there. And I'm taking Phoenix up to the mountain. We've got a place already picked out, and we're going to lay back in the lounge chair, and we're going to watch her first meteor shower ever. It's supposed to be crystal clear tomorrow night. It's going to be cold, but I'm going to put her in her little sleeping bag, and I'm going to bundle her up, and I'm going to put her on my lap. And we're going to lean back in my lounge chair. And it's going to be her first meteor shower. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And I can't wait. I can't wait for it. I saw a fantastic meteor shower not too long before I left New Hampshire. That was it was wonderful. So you've never seen that, so she will. She really, really will. It makes you believe in a creator, because we don't need those things. It's like a show, free show. It's better than television. And there's different colors, and it's just and you know, they streak for different lengths, you know. And this particular shower has a zenith rate, an hourly rate of 120. Yeah, it's going to be nice. So the average rate, that's 2 per minute. I mean, that's pretty good. 2 per minute. I mean, you sit there and watch these things every 30 seconds. That's nice. And boy, in New Hampshire, put out an air mattress and got the sleeping bags out, and it was fantastic. So that's what I want to do with her. She's 6 years old. She knows about astronomy. She knows all the planets that we can see. I make sure that I point those things out to her, and she knows about iridium flares and moon phases, things like that, and the International Space Station. She's seen the ISS about 10 times. So I've got an app that tracks it. So that's what we're going to do. Thanks so much, you guys. And I know I said bye already 3 times, but bye from Taiwan. Take care. 再见，晚安，谢谢，bye bye. Take care and good night.